write that down in this time box. Okay, so just protect it. So for the first person who gets to the bin, he's in line 1, or she's in line 1. Time, it'll be the first period. Number one under the third. Okay, but you know, first half, that's the first period. Then, I will bring the player.
Sorry, yeah. I didn't mean to be rude and wave. What's your name?
Sky.
Sky. Yes, it's just like I'm doing the commentary, so I'll be able to say the referee Sky.
They will always go in this bin. Always opposite their pen. If they make a foul, they will always go in this bin. Doesn't matter which half it is, they're always going to this bin here. Once they are in the bin, I will come to you and I'll go like, you're going to go there, and I will say, number 10.
Yeah, thanks. He's my commentary partner. Pat the Dragon. Oh, where do you need me? Where do you want me to be? Anywhere?
Yeah. Then you could be helping me with the scores because I don't know how they score rugby, like the tries, the conversions.
There's no conversions. When you score, it's 1 point. That's it. Only ever 1 point.
Then the penalties.
No penalties.
What else?
It's literally just 1 point to score. That's it. No difference. No change. So if they score, it's 1-0. Score again, 2-0. They score, it's 2-1. So it's like football scoring.
And this is Kampala.
Kampala against Gulu. Got me team lists. What number they are and their names. It's Kampala, it's Waikasu, Gulu. So, know what we were talking about.
How long is the half? Or
12 minutes. Yep. Live. Whoop whoop. Can I get it? Whoop whoop. Oh, they're the boys. Yeah. Ooh, Andrew.
Tell me to give you this.
Hey,
Tell me to give you this.
why?
Seriously.
Oh, right, for the commentary, is it? Is it on? That's on. All right, okay. We'll leave it off for a minute. Press the button. Press the button. Press the button. And then listen to him. It's roaring like a dragon.
Oh. Let me first ask, what's so special about dragons in Wales?
It's just our history. I mean, obviously dragons don't exist really. They're a mythical creature. But from our myths and legends from thousands and thousands of years ago, we used to have dragons in the country. And the dragons, of course, on our flag. It just became our national symbol. It's a fierce animal, and we're fierce.
I get it. Just
So-
like the way us also worship the what? The crested crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also our national bird.
Yeah, beautiful animal.
Yeah. It has the crested crane also has our colors
Yeah.
on the flag, all on that same bird.
So is that why the Ugandan flag is that colour?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Speak to you later.
Okay.
Be good. Is this going to affect that? No?
Please, you are all in them and the woman that happen. Find your helpers so that they can help you with your chairs. Is that okay?
Hey? Announce the players? I won't get it, but alright. Good morning and welcome to the wonderful MTN Arena here at the National Council of Sports, home of Tugende Tournament 2026. Up this morning is Team Kampala against Team Gulu. We are literally moments away from tipping off at the start of this fantastic tournament. We live? Yeah. Okay, good morning and welcome to the NTN Arena here in Kampala, Uganda, home of the Tugende. It looks like Gulu have taken the tip off there. That's well recovered by Jazz. Straight across court, they're looking to attack from the very off here. Lovely pace around the outside. Court just, oh, lovely interception. Yes, no, it's gone loose. Kampala have gathered. Gulu are dropping right back to cover. Kampala are coming forward. Over the halfway line within the 12 seconds. That's good. Twisting, turning, uses the outside ball. Referee Marcus Ross has called leaving the court. Referee Marcus Ross, of course, the very, very best of referees. Very lucky to have him here. His protege Sky over the far side there, about to hand the ball to the Kampala player for the inbound. Oh, he's been binned as well. Oh, that's unlucky. Benson's in the bin. So he'll serve 30 seconds in the bin or until Kampala score. Nice easy inbound, straight back. That must have been very close to not being on the court. Good inbound in the key, and yes, Marcus Ross is awarded the try. That's 1-0 to Kampala, still early in the first half. Gulu taking their time to select an inbounder. Whistle goes. 8 seconds to inbound in plenty of time. Lovely quick pass. They're using the quick pass to get up the court. Oh, now he's been defended. Nice over the top there. They're looking for some quick passes here, Gulu. I don't know if that's just a tactic or that's their strategy. Oh dear, another binning. One of the Kampala players. Let's wait and see what Marcus Ross has given as a decision. Ah, there we are. See, that's one of the rules that you must remember. As a defending team, you mustn't have more than 3 in the key. So that's Daniel in the bin, as he was the 4th member of the team to enter the key. So Gulu, another chance here, inbounded. Oh, unlucky, just over the head there. Gathered up by Alice. Nice forward pass. Joffrey's pushing hard here to get over. Oh, must have been close to over and back. Yes, Marcus Ross has seen that. Nothing gets past this excellent referee. So that's an inbound to Gulu over the far side. Kampala have got to get back here. We need to get back in the key to defend it. Remember, just 3. That's well marshalled by Alice back there. Gulu inbound. Lovely inside ball. That's some nice tight defending there by Kampala. Oh, a little bit. Oh, is it? Yes. Yes, I think the try's been awarded. Nice equalising try there from Gulu. Problem there with the inbound. As I said, just make sure all his wheels are off the court when inbounding. Kampala, all the space in the world. Gulu have just completely retreated, giving Kampala the chance to get over the half and within. Oh, that's unlucky. Pass was just behind Jeffrey there, and that's trickled out for an inbound to Gulu. Let's see what Kampala are going to do here. Are they going to push back to get a defence on the key? Yes, I think Alice is just marshalling her troops there. Gulu with the inbound. Hang on, the referees approach the table. Discussion between the officials. I think, is there a problem with the shot clock maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Let's just recap though. Kampala took a 1-0 lead and Gulu came back strong and have equalised. So that's 1-1 and we played just over 4 minutes of the half. Remember, they're 12-minute halves, 2 halves of course. The 5s format of the game a lot more fast and frenetic than the Paralympic discipline of 4s. Much more watchable in my opinion. But here we are, we're just waiting. The players are just having a little bit of amusement, I think, what's going on. We're going to find out now. We're going to play on here. Inbound to Gulu. Nice ball over the halfway line there, beats the 12 seconds. Another good lofted ball. Attacking the key now. Oh, that's lovely. Brilliant try. Lovely patience by Gulu, seeing them in at the corner. Here we are then, Kampala. Once again, Gulu retreat all the way. It's not necessary. They could get a high press on here and really put some pressure on Kampala. But it's a good inbound. Immediate pass inside to Alice, who's going for the halfway line. Beats the 12. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think she just temporarily forgot the over and back rule there. So once she's in the opposition half, you're not allowed to either retreat into your own half with the ball or pass the ball back into her. And there we saw she passed the ball back, so that was over and back. Inbound to Gulu, here they go again. It looks like another Kampala players head into the bin. Oh, that's Daniel again, that's his 2nd sin bin of the game. But we must remember that these wonderful Ugandan players, no matter which team they're from, have not been playing that long, and they're just learning a lot of the rules as well. So I think they're doing absolutely fantastically here. Marcus Ross once again laying down the law. No try awarded there for Gulu. They had a bit of a power play there as well with 5 on 4. Now Daniel's back on, he's served his time in the bin, and now that power play has kind of been wasted by Gulu. And that's inbounded nicely by Geoffrey. And they're pushing it over the line. And once again, Gulu just surrendering that territory and allowing Kampala at will just to get over in the second half. He's pushing hard for the line. Oh no, that won't be a try. So there we have leaving the court. You're not allowed to leave the court. You must stay on the court all times unless scoring a try or leaving the court for an inbound. But whilst in play, you cannot leave the court. So Kampala penalised there. It's an inbound to Gulu. Oh, a bit of a mistake there by one of the Gulu players. They put themselves in the bin when the referee Marcus Ross had not sent them to the bin. Here we go, inbound from Gulu. Referee Sky over the far side. Restarting play. There we go, Gulu very nice at moving the ball. And here we go, attacking in the key. That's a lovely piece of play. Great defensive play by Kampala. I think Kampala may have been penalised there. Yes, it's a Gulu ball on the far side. No sin binning. So Kampala lining up with a 3 in the key again. Gulu with their quick passing game. Oh, that's a lovely piece of play. Great defending again by Alice. Oh, this time 4 in the key for Kampala. Penalty try. I think Daniel's coming over to the bin. I don't think he has to. Marcus Ross did not send him to the bin. So I think he sat there voluntarily, which is rather a strange decision, but a sense of fair play from Daniel maybe. Geoffrey carries the ball over halfway for Kampala. Gulu putting the pressure on in their own half. That's a lovely push. Kampala down to four players. Referee's discussing what occurred there. I think Kampala are confident they scored there, but I'm not entirely sure they did. The ball seemed to go loose. No one seemed to have control of it as they crossed the line. Yes, there we go. No try awarded. Gulu to restart from the far side, deep in their own half here. Nice, easy, short option. Taken. Once again, quick ball. Nobody's really taking it and pushing. But there we go. A bit of a fumble. Regathered by Gulu. Some high pressure there from Geoffrey. Now here we are. We've got a 3-on-3 situation here. Good outside pass, lovely defending. Oh, that was an excellent ball. Lovely piece of play there. They drew the player towards the post, and then a Gulu attacker came straight through, inbound ball there, and that was absolutely top score. They're celebrating. They really need to pay attention though. There's no time to celebrate. You've got to get your head in the game. Kampala comes straight back, easy over the half again. Gulu might have to look at that at half time. Nice ball across. Oh, that was unlucky. Lovely idea. Unfortunately, the execution didn't match the idea. So here we go. Gulu with the inbound again. Remember, they scored off this inbound last time. Kampala are retreating all the way again. I don't know if this is just a local technique, but they're conceding the opposition half of the court. Now Gulu in again here. Great defending and lovely try there. Round the outside again. This time player drawn into the middle and the attacker around the outside. And Kampala need to get a grip on this. Once again, Gulu conceding a lot of ground, giving Kampala the chance to get up ahead of steam. Over the half again within the 12. Oh, that's unlucky. A bit of a fumble there from Ramsey. Oh, it's been lost. Can Kampala capitalise on this? There's a lot of Gulu players around the key. I think referee Sky quite lenient there on them. Good push in here from Kampala. Great high pressure. Oh, that's a lovely collect. Oh, unlucky. He could have been away there, ran the outside, but it's come off the front of his chair. Oh, hang on. Gulu can regather. Lovely timed hit. Perfect timed hit. Just as he's collecting the ball. Hit in there. Destabilise him. Fumble the ball. Gulu inbound. Once again, lovely movement of the ball by Gulu. Not afraid to make the ball do the work. He's unlucky once again. Some great defending by Kampala, but they're having to. Gulu's piling all the pressure on. Oh, that's an excellent take. Can they make it? Penalty try awarded. Contact there from one of the Kampala players. As we know, you cannot make physical contact with an opposition player or their wheelchair. Got to keep your hands to yourself. You can swipe the ball, but you've got to keep your hands to yourself. Alice over the half. Good inside ball to Joffrey. He's pushing hard for the corner. This is Joffrey with speed and pace. Yes, I think referee Sky has awarded the try there. Excellent, lovely bit of play there. I think Gulu defence went a little bit to sleep. We had one person at the back. Now Kampala left one man up and then conceded the rest of the court. Gulu easy out there. Nice ball through. Now we've got a lot of Gulu players flooding forward, drawing the defenders. Oh, Alice has pushed back. No try awarded. Gulu player leaving the court. And that's the half. That's half time. What a thrilling and exciting first half of the first matchup at this tournament. Let's talk more about the tournament. This Tugende, it means let's go in Ugandan. And we're here at the centre of Ugandan sports in Kampala, this fantastic indoor arena. We're very lucky to have been invited from the UK, from Wales, to come across, and the early part of this week, Monday and Tuesday, our coaches and mechanics and our head official, Marcus Ross, have been giving masterclasses to the club sides over here, the Gulu, Kampala and Waikiso, teaching them the rules, because although WheelChair Rugby has been in existence since 2018 in Uganda, thanks to their president, Mr. Jairus Makuta Wanyera. There hasn't been, they've done a lot of training, but there hasn't been much by the way of tutorials, a lot of rule learning. So this week it's been a bit of an eye-opener for them. Things like the over and back, the four and the key. But we've been very blessed to be here and at the start of this new journey for the Ugandan Wheelchair Rugby Federation. And this is a long-term deal. We're not here as a one-off and lots of social media, go home and pat ourselves on the backs. We're going to be signing a memorandum of opportunity or understanding with them Friday with a dinner with the Paralympic Committee to commit to long-term assistance, to bring them donations. We brought a lot this week, playing chairs, day chairs, all types of equipment, tools to make it sustainable here for them. This is just the start, from the Welsh point of view, this is just the start of the project. We're going to be coming backwards and forwards to Uganda as often as funding will allow to keep driving it forward, keep getting more people involved. We've spent the early part of this week doing TV appearances in Uganda, TV interviews, paper interviews, myself and Jairus, to really raise awareness. And I think, to be honest, it's been an eye-opener for us Welsh over here as well. How these wonderful, wonderful people have been managing with the lack of facilities and the lack of equipment they have, it is truly enough to break your heart. I mean, if you go onto the Welsh Fury Facebook page and check out like the photos, the TikToks, you will see that we in the UK are spoiled. I don't care what anyone says. We have a lot of people moaning about the mobility, reducing it to 10,000 miles. Yeah, I'm sick of it, right? I'm absolutely sick of it. We are spoilt in the UK. And I'll argue if you can possibly do it, then visit the Pearl of Africa yourself, because it's not at all like they show on TV when things like Comic Relief and Children in Need are showing, oh, this is what we're doing to help. They always show the poverty-stricken villages, with mud huts and everyone in their pants. And it's just not like that. I mean, it's going to be in certain areas, but we're here in Kampala, and you know, we stayed in a really nice hotel, and yes, there's development need doing, but yesterday we were very lucky to visit Next Media, and they got a stunning building, and it's just fantastic. It's a lot of true beauty here in Uganda, and that's not just the people who are sensational. You know, I think if the people of the UK had to put up with the conditions that these wonderful people in Uganda have to put up with, they would soon moan. They would soon moan. You know, breakfast today was cornbread and a banana. That's it. There's no full Ugandan breakfast. There's no full English. There's no spoiled, you know, pick your favourite cereal off the shelf. You know, these people have a lot of nothing and not much else. So we're going to keep helping. We're going to keep pushing, and that's it. I'll get back off my soapbox now, and we'll continue with the match. It looks like the second half is coming up. Should be changing ends here. A little bit of confusion. I think they thought maybe a tip-off was needed again, but it's just an inbound. So have Kampala made a couple of substitutions here? Looks like, yeah, has Alice gone off there and Ramsey gone off? It looks like Mylene has come on. I think Marcus just explained there, a little bit lost in translation. I think Joffrey got a bit confused there about what the inbound was. Marcus just taking the time to explain to him, which is the hallmark of all the good referees and officials around the world. Just taking a bit of time out, just to explain to somebody that maybe got a bit confused or misinterpreted the rules, especially when there's a potential language barrier. A lot of Ugandans do speak English and speak it excellently. But there are also a lot of, you know, tribal languages, Lugandan, and you know, so sometimes there's a little bit of you know, miscommunication. But no, Marcus Ross doing exactly the right thing there, and making sure that Joffrey understands what's what. Now they've swapped halves now. That's it. Once again, a little bit of confusion. Remember, this is the first proper game that these guys have ever played. We must keep that in mind. That's a nice inbound by Jeffrey there. Straight to Joseph. Joseph is one of the big, powerful players for Kampala. Oh, look at, oh, that was so close. A no-look flick inside. That was superb. Just out of reach there. Just out of reach for Rama. But that would have been an absolutely peachy way to start the half. But it's exciting to see some of these players have played basketball, wheelchair basketball before, and you can tell in some of their passes, some of their actions, some of their movements, and that was absolutely delightful. It looks like we've got a bit of an equipment issue. Yes, referee Ross signalling there's an equipment issue for Rama, so that gives the Kampala bench staff 1 minute in which to sort the issue. Or it could be is it a strap issue here? But after 1 minute, if the issue's not been sorted, then they have to leave the court. They have to, in a forced substitution. But it looks like it could just be a strap / balancey sort of situation there for Rama. Maybe that lean forward really unsettled her slightly, maybe, and just needs a little bit more security there around the midriff. But it looks like Akram is sorting that out. He's a good boy, is Akram. Well done, Akram. There we go. Rama, yeah, she looks a little bit more comfortable there, a little bit more, moving more freely. Now Gulu inbound from down in the corner here. Nice ball, straight over the half. Once again, easy out. Some good pressure. There's a play in the middle there. It's a penalty try. I think Daniel there. He's maybe scooped around the front there before the try could be scored. So yeah, penalty try. Now let's see what Gulu do here. They tend to, yeah, they're retreating again, turning their back to play and retreating. It's a dangerous tactic. Once again, it lets Kampala out. Lovely move there by Jeffrey. There we are. You've only got, when you take possession of the ball, your team has 40 seconds to score. That includes 12 seconds to get into the opponent's half. But regardless of that, you have to bounce or pass the ball every 8 seconds. Gulu haven't been caught by that yet because they're quite quick passes, so they don't hold on to possession for long. Oh dear, it looks like Rama is having a bit of problems there, and she's left the court. Now, is that a sin binning? Yes, looks like referee Ross is leading her over to the sin bin. There we go, poor Rama into the bin. Yep, leaving the court as indicated by referee Ross. So you've got to remember, the player, when you're sin bin, you have to go into the sin bin area that is opposite your playing bench. So as we can see across the court from Rama is the Kampala substitute, so that's where she's got to be. Now it looks like Kampala are inbounding here. Yeah, that was, yes, absolutely, yeah, it's the wrong inbound there. Gulu should be inbounding. Now, once again, we have the power play on here, 5-on-4. Nice bounce inside pass. Oh, it looks now like, is that Mylene left the court? It's just another one in the bin. It's so easy to forget where you are in relation to the line sometimes. But it's all about pitch awareness. You know, you've got to try and be aware of where you are on the court. So it looks like, yeah, Mylene is in the bin. But Rama has served her time in the bin, and now she's joining the Kampala team. So it's still just a single power play here with Gulu one player up. Let's just have a look at the score. 8-2 to Gulu, with 8:42 left in the second half. Now it looks like we could have a equipment issue here. We've got the Welsh mechanic coming on to assess. Is it a punctured wheel? I think it could be. Yeah, they're pushing her off. I think they might have to bring on a substitute just temporarily while they get that sorted. Or no, they could be taking a wheel off another chair just to quickly change that. So Marcus Ross correctly identifying that, you know, the minutes are expiring, so either a substitute comes on or you've just got to play on with the 4 players. It seems silly not to send a sub on. So now there's just 4 players each. That's a very novice move there from Gulu. You've really got to get a substitute on there to, you know, really push the power play. There's a huge gap there. Oh dear. Rama's left the pitch again. So that means another period in the sin bin. That's unfortunate for Rama once again. Just lost her bearings a little bit. It looks like Gulu are back up to full strength here. No, yes, no. No, she came on, but she didn't come on at the right place. So we've got a Gulu inbound. The power play is evident with 4 on 3. Looks like Gulu are making that substitution after all. But Gulu have taken so much time there that the Mylene's back out the penalty box. So there's still only the single power play. Nice ball inside, and is that enough? Somebody leaving the court. Will they award the try though? Penalty try, yes. Rama's still in the box. Still a power play, so that's a penalty try for Gulu. So normally after the opposition score try, it releases the player from the penalty box, but not a penalty try. So here we go, Kampala. Gulu have not conceded so much ground this time. They've got to start putting higher pressure on Kampala if they really want to. There we get all. Oh no, that's 4 in the key. That's 4 in the key for Gulu. You could see it happening. You could absolutely see that happening there. There's a huge gap, and obviously it's natural, you want to get in there and defend, but unfortunately that was against the rules. You can't just do that. But Gulu's still comfortably in the lead here, 9-2. Now the roles have changed now. We got Kampala here with the power play, 5 on 4. Well, Jacqueline's in the penalty box now. Officials having a quick discussion, and here we go again. A timeout has been called, which means the players all return to their benches. Gives the coaches a minute with their players just to maybe calm things down, maybe reset. Maybe the coaches have seen something there from the sideline that they just want to get across to the players without having to shout it. So they're in a little huddle now. And this is a relatively new thing, with the timeout meaning that the players all go into their huddles, whereas previously, if you didn't want to go to the timeout, you could just stay on court. But now they're in their huddles. So match referees having a bit of a discussion there. I think Marcus Ross just giving referee Sky a little bit of extra guidance, and of course you don't learn the rules overnight, and referee Sky started learning how to referee on Monday. So I think we've really got to give him kudos for the way he's come on and developed, which is obviously in no small thanks to Marcus Ross, who is not only an incredible referee but an incredible referee tutor as well. But here we go, we're resuming play now. So Jacqueline back into the box. She was allowed out to go to the timeout. Here we go, Kampala. Looks like Jeffrey's got the ball, ready to inbound. Gulu not particularly defending the line heavily. He's gone 2 in the key there. Rama's looking for the short ball. She takes it well. Turns inside. There's a runner there. It's going to be close. Yes. Try awarded. Nice little inbound and a kind of a couple of quick passes, and Jeffrey was in at the post there. Right, Gulu once again they're back up to 5, but just retreated a bit, and this is good play. over the half within the 12 seconds. Bumps off the tackle. There's players available. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. It would have been in at the post there. Absolutely top-notch play for this new Gulu team. Nice inbound. Once again, Gulu retreating with their backs to play. Easy out for Jeffrey. Good ball in now. That sounded like a burst tyre. And loss of possession. Referee indicates an equipment call. Who was it? Jacqueline. Gulu benched off very slow to come on with a spare wheel. Time's ticking away. Remember, we've only got a minute to get the tyre changed, the wheel changed. If not, they're going to have to bring on a substitute, and Jacqueline's going to have to go off. So with 4:48 left in the second half, Gulu are leading Kampala 9-3. I think that's possibly a fair reflection of the play. I think Kampala.
Please, can I have helpers from all teams here now? Can I have helpers from all teams here now?
I think the
Faster, run.
That's an announcement by Jairus Makutawanyira, the president of the WheelChair Rugby Federation here in Uganda. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think he's just given him a little bit of information maybe about they potentially need a little bit quicker. Let's wait and see what this results. It looks like we've got a Gulu player transferring from a playing chair back into a day chair. So potentially to let Jacqueline take that chair and play on. We'll see and keep you updated on that one. But looks like some of the bench staff from the teams have been called in there by Jairus. Let's see what results of that. But in the meantime, the players should be trying to keep a little bit loose, trying to keep moving. Don't let those muscles seize up. We've still got 4:48 to play. Now looks like the little meeting over there is over. Let's have a look. Kieran the Machine Green, the Welsh captain for this tour, coming back, giving some information to Supreme Head Coach Byron White. Obviously the Welsh team will be on next against local club Waikiso. We look forward to that matchup. That's really good. Look out for number 3 for Waikiso, Mark. He's looking like he's got some serious performance. So today we're going to be playing a round robin between the 4 teams. Everyone play each other. We'll be repeating that tomorrow. Then on Friday we'll start with the semi-finals. So whoever finishes top of the league will play 4th. Second will play 3rd. And then we'll have the final. And then, excitingly, we're going to be helping Jairus to select a Ugandan representative team to take on my Welsh. That is extremely exciting. That will be Uganda's first ever international match. So we're really looking forward to that matchup. But in the meantime, we're looking like we're getting back sorted. Kampala in a little huddle there. They're 5 players who are on the pitch. Gulu are getting together there. I think we can see a little bit of chair maintenance maybe going on over there. Getting their player back in their seat. I think, are we ready to go again? Yes, there's a Gulu player in the subs box. Yes. Match official Paul is indicating some substitutions here for Gulu. So it looks like Gulu, back up to full strength. They've got an inbound down in their corner. All the Gulu players are in the Gulu half, and all the Kampala players are in the Kampala half. It's like boys and girls at a teenage disco. So we're ready to start again. 4:48 to play, and we're off. Inbound by Gulu. Kampala have a couple of players high. Nice play. There's a player out wide, spare on the right-hand side. Now can they make room? I think we've got another leaving the court. Yes, referee Sky, I think, has caught out Mylene. Mylene back to the sin bin. Once again, unfortunately, she's gone to the wrong side. Our sin bin officials today, Sarah Burrows and Diana, were just indicating there for Mylene to go on the correct side. Referee Sky just being reminded by head official Marcus Ross to explain to the table what she's using the sign for leaving the court. Yeah, that's brilliant. And just a reminder, we couldn't run these tournaments and even club training so that without able-bodied helpers. So for referee Sky to step up and learn to referee in a couple of days and then put himself on, live across the world YouTube footage is outstanding. That needs recognition. So thank you to referee Sky for that. Now a bit of a high press here from Gulu. They're trying to keep Kampala in their half. Unlucky on the turn there. Jeffrey's got away from him. Over the half within the 12 seconds. Jeffrey looks like he's got a head of steam here. He could be going for the corner. Oh, he's unlucky. He just lost the ball. But it looks like one of the Gulu players left the court. So that could be a sin binning. So that's Simon in the bin. Now Mylene's back on now, so the power play's been reversed in one play. Now inbound from Kampala. What can they do here? Gulu have got the three in the key. Oh, almost lost possession. Into Mylene. Jeffrey. Gulu defending very staunchly here. They just need a little gap for somebody to slip through. Go on, Mylene, in at the corner. No, there's a no try. I think leaving the court there before they're in possession of the ball. So to score a try, you need to be in secure possession of the ball when at least two of your wheels cross the try line in between the cones we see out there. But Gulu with the inbound from there, deep in their own half. Over, but come off the side of the chair and out for a Kampala inbound. 2:37. But what happened? I think maybe they took it before the whistle went, possibly.